Well, hello, Sal Capano here, and the president just signed the bill. So what that means for you and your family, stay tuned. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit I subscribe in the comments so I know who you are. Just put I subscribe, and then it shows me a link to who you are so I can subscribe back. As I grow my channel at 57, I greatly appreciate it. Got to start from somewhere, and I want to say thank you. I'm growing very quickly here, and I greatly appreciate it. Real quickly on some of the things, because you got things to do. I just got out of a meeting here. So there's going to be, I talked about the extension of unemployment, $300 and a $10,200 tax credit. What that means is next year, you're going to get back more money if you got back money this year. There's more money for SNAP. I will leave the link in my description for SNAP and food. People, don't be shy. We'll never see this again. If you're on unemployment, there's a good possibility. There's no other income that you're going to be entitled for some food assistance. I will leave the local number for Nevada on the bottom of my description. There's going to be more aid, $130 billion, $39 billion, in child care. This is important. If you have small kids and both have to go back to work or starting to get back to work and you worry about your kids, look into this. As soon as I know there's a portal, emergency fund, that means they'll pay for babysitters. So this is something I wasn't aware of. So very, very important. I just got this in. There's more money for vaccine and more money for testing. And then this tax credit. That they haven't broken it down. I'm assuming in July it's going to be $3,600 from child from 6 to 17, or excuse me, from birth to 17 years old, $3,600 tax credit, and they're going to break it up on a monthly payment, probably around July. So if you have kids, I went over to college. I'm getting a lot of questions about if you're going to school. Yes, you're entitled this time. Stay tuned. Talk more about that. So if you'll get the $1,400. More PPP money for if you're sole entertainment, Uber driver, and that kind of stuff. You might be entitled if you weren't entitled before, even if you were. So you need to look into that. As soon as I get information on that in this package. More money for school aid to get these kids back to school. It's about time. These kids need to get back to school. So hopefully they're working on that. Some other things I wanted to inform you with is I don't know what's going on other channels, but I can tell you, I'm 100% sure, I've said this many, many times, if you owe child support, they're not going to intercept it, okay? This is what's in the bill. It wasn't in the last bill. Along with kids going to college, you're going to be entitled to it. It's in the bill. I'm reading it right here, so it's in black and white, and it's there. Leave your comments below if there's something that you're concerned about on this bill. I'm optimistic it'll be in your account a week from today. I went over this yesterday. They are talking about another stimulus package. What that means in the future, my guess is as good as yours. I don't have a crystal ball. I said yesterday, if you asked me this 2 weeks ago, I would have probably said a 10% chance we'd get another one. Now I'm leaning more to a 50%. I don't want to get everybody's hopes up, but it depends. It depends when the numbers go down. I'm not taking sides, but if the numbers go up for whatever reason, I would assume with more vaccines and that kind of stuff that it's going to go down. But who knows? But I know the unemployment is going to be officially completed on September 6th. And speaking of which, if you are here in Nevada or POA, you are eligible. I went over this yesterday. What does this mean? As soon as it's been signed, now give it some time to get to each state. They read the language on it, and I assume it's going to pick up where the last one. I don't see any problem of a delay, right? They've been doing this now, right, for almost a year. So I would assume if this is done before this weekend, there shouldn't be any delay at all. But if there is, remember, the 57, this is only in Nevada, there's 57 weeks. So if you haven't got it, you'll still get your state. And remember, there's one more week left of the boost, okay, of the last one. So we should be okay for POA. I'm working real hard on certain things with regular unemployment who came over to POA. I've been working with a reliable source and trying to get the people here in Nevada paid. Trust me when I tell you, I am doing everything I could. Been getting really involved with that. And I'm also working with some grants too. So make sure you you apply for the PPP money. Okay, it's important that you apply for the PPP money. There is an area and put down. You don't have to get the loan. It's up to you. You're entitled to the grant. If you're a sole provider, you might be eligible for $1,000. Okay, so I think that's really good news. I think we covered most of the things that are important to you. Again, hit the subscribe button as I'll come up on here probably once I hear a little bit more about the details on when it hits the state unemployment. So, but for now, it's done. I just want to real quick before I end this video, when you receive your money, everybody's situation is different, right? They want you to stimulate the economy. So the first thing you do, you try to pay your bills. Excuse me. Probably have to get caught up. If you are already on time on things, try to pay a car payment, a rent payment ahead if you could. That's my best advice. Again, I said I don't really get too into the Bitcoin or stocks. That's up to you guys. But I'm a big fan of trying to get things ahead. In just an event, there was a minor setback with this, and so try to put some money aside. Go for all these things. What I just said there, the grants and food assistance and power assistance, you are eligible for unemployment. Just got to make a few calls and go online. So I'll leave some links and be free to go over those. I'll have my email in there as well if there's any questions or confusion you might have on some of these fundings out there. All right, everybody, say hello to somebody. Tomorrow's another day. Stay focused, and I will see you on my next video. Ciao.